hello, nege def, hola, bonjour, bowuni, ni hao, ting chao, assalamu alaikum. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to, yeah, I said it. And today I am coming to you about the chosen ones, how we just can't share. We just can't share everything and certain things with certain levels of people. You have to realize that. And I know a lot of you would love to mingle with just any old body, but that's not the case. So I'll be right back. Grab your wine, your slippers, or whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in your environment. And I will be back with some of my thoughts. I am back. I am back. I am back. Hope y'all got y'all little drink. Because, dealing with me, you're going to need something. Okay? Now, I know the last video I posted was, that's just me. I voiced my opinion. And I would like to still elaborate on that a little bit because I was talking to the Most High. And the Most High was showing me some things. And I took some notes, put on my little big bad work glasses. Okay? Had to wear my crystal today. Okay, so this is how passionate I am about, the journey that I'm on. And I had to go into the Bible, y'all. Oh, wait a minute, I got to share my screen with y'all and everything. I actually went into the Bible because anybody that knows of me knows that I am spiritual and I'm on the white side of things. And how you doing, by the way, King Joe, the chosen one? What's up, chosen one? I put it on there, and I'm great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, and I hope you are well too. And I send blessings from my ancestors your way to help you through your journey, as long as it's positive. But then again, what's negative without positive? We would not be existing. So I send energy your way. Blessings. All promises to the yes, yes, yes. All of it to the Most High. Every last bit of it. Every last bit of it. I'm just a vessel. Okay. And we got to remember we're in the era of Aquarius. So Aquarius, after Aquarius is Leo, which is the transformation. That's when I come in. Okay. And I went on this channel yesterday. The Most High had been showing me these people. Okay. The mentality. Because honestly, I would never hang with people like that in my personal life. I'm being real. Okay. YouTube is YouTube. But my personal life is my personal life. And if you watched any of my videos, you will hear nothing really in the background. Because that's me every day, all day. And I went to the Bible because I had to realize that what makes me so better than just us, meaning Jesus. Okay, the power is real, because if you know me enough on here, you know that I believe in the power. All of that, I do. But the name is dust, okay? Because it was invented in the year 1524 by an Italian man. First and last name beginning with a G, okay? All right, so I went in this channel and the Most High told me to go in there and share this information that I had because I haven't been in there in a while. And that's because the universe is doing what it's doing for me and to me. And a lot of people were talking about, oh yeah, well, I'm spiritual, I'm godly, I'm Muslim, I'm this or that, but yet and still, you're not helping nobody and you're not manifesting anything. So, you know, I just wanted to go in there and share some information. And the person on the channel is nothing but an instigator. Let's be real here. Okay. A troublemaker, shrewd, because I do read. Okay. I definitely read. But I read a motherfucker when I need to. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm a target individual, so I do hang with anyone other. Yeah, I'm always by myself because it's nothing but jealousy. And when I was in this video and on this platform, I don't look at the comments all the time because it can throw you off, you know? So I just basically just be saying what I gotta say, and then gradually, once in a blue, I'll look at, the comments. And I didn't realize it until after I went back and watched not the whole video because I don't have time to hear that whole bunch of nonsense. Okay, I went from the and tuned in from the time I got on that platform. And when I got on the platform, when I started talking, the individual was coming at me from the beginning because I went back and I read every comment. I read every comment, and somebody was even erasing comments before I even started erasing. Okay, and I was a monitor. Like, how you got a monitor and making a person a monitor and them not be respected on your channel? They're supposed to get the same respect as you because they're part of your representation, because they're helping you out. Oh, this is a freedom of speech. Like, okay, well, if it's a freedom of speech, then you shouldn't have a monitor at all. You know, me personally, I'm about to unsubscribe. I don't even want to look. It hit the pineal gland. Like, don't get it. Wake up. So I will be unsubscribing that individual. I learned that being a chosen one, you have to remove yourself from environments, even though you want to be in these environments, even though you want to be around these people. Because I sense jealousy. First of all, I've been hated on since I was a young buck because we were one of those people that were ghetto fabulous, meaning we had everything: screen TVs, pool tables. Motherfuckers around our way didn't have that shit, but we was raised to share. So I can identify jealousy. And then I started going back to other videos. See, that's when that private investigator kick in, not even just the intuition. See, one thing about us chosen ones, we don't also have the ability to read people. We also got common sense to go back and investigate. And we're very good investigators. Okay. So I went back and I started looking at other comments she was making on other videos. She complimenting this nigga nose. So I already see that not only was she jealous because I had powerful things to say and jewels and gems and diamonds to drop, she also has a desire to be with this individual. Okay, because let me tell you something. I'm celibate 7 years all day. Okay, I ain't laying up with no nigga. I ain't on the phone, boo loving. I'm not doing none of that. And I'm damn surely not going to compliment no man, damn nose, unless I have intentions on coming on to this person. It was a street way of coming on. It's flirting. So apparently it wasn't just what I was saying. It was also the fact that maybe she knew how he felt about me. Let's get real here. And that interrupted and disturbed her peace on his motherfucking platform. So she knew me. So she knew that I would feed into the drama and into her little raggedy ass comments. And see, God had to sit there and the ancestors had to reveal that to me. I'm reflecting game is in point. Yes. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm not reading it right. I reflecting game is on point. Yes. You mean my reflecting game is on point? Because I see motherfuckers. I study demons. You know what I'm saying? So she like him. So what they all did was got together that click shit. That's why I don't do clicks. I'm a neutral individual. I'm a neutral bitch. You feel me? I'm neutral and always will be, you know? And they all got together. So they got into his head. Oh, yeah, take all the moderators off. I don't give a fuck about your channel. I got my own. I don't give a fuck if it's not like yours. I'm not like you because you're low frequency and the Most High don't favor you. That's why you were so stupid to go take that stink juice that change your weave, your hair texture. We all know what strings of hair mean, right? Right. You feel me? So, you know, these people that's going and falling into these shenanigans and all scared running to the weed store to get some hair from the oppressor, that mindset that tell you you're nobody. You're nobody. You're low frequency and you like drama. And I don't. And I hate when people sit there and they say things that make you mad. And then when you start cursing them the fuck out on a level that they not used to, now you the bad person. Now they want to hide under the fucking sheets and teddy bears and everybody else and all the people. They want to hide under everybody. Now, yeah, now you need protection. And then when you check a motherfucker, oh, I love you. Then she was like, oh, I love you. Oh, no, bitch. You wasn't saying I love you before I start cursing you the fuck out. So I was like, damn. And then she lied and said that I'll start going in once she said some shit. But no, bitch, you was sitting there talking about me being in strip clubs, and she wrote it in the damn chat so many times. And when she realized that I was looking at the chat, then that's when she wrote it again. Why you worrying about me and my pussy? Why you worrying about me and my fabulousness and how men look at me and view me? Because, you know, let me tell you something. Even though a bitch is not a fucking stripper, they all want to be one because they want to be seductive. They want to be the eye candy for every man. So these bitches talking about us, you know, well, I wouldn't say us because I'm not, you know, talk about hoes and stuff like that. But y'all want secretly, y'all in your heart and mind, y'all want to be a hoe. But don't worry, because you are. Because if you're fucking and having babies without being married, that's what you are. Because remember, I'm an old head. Back in the day, you was a black sheep when you had a baby out of wedlock because you wasn't married. You was a black sheep. You became a black sheep because you was out there having sex and being with races that you hadn't been sleeping with. And you got talked about like a dog when you was laying on your back, not being married. You was a whore. That's what that meant. Let's go back to 73, motherfuckers, fatherfuckers, because that's where I'm from, 73. And back then, could they change things like they changing words now? You hear us old heads talking about, hold up, that wasn't like that when we grew up, you know? Oh, she looked that special shot. Yeah, no, he did, the one that with the channel. So, you know, people like that low frequency. So when you low frequency, you do low frequency things. She probably did. I really don't know. But I know for a fact that the person, let me tell you something, there's somebody on my live and they come up in here is trying to be disrespectful to somebody that's sitting there dropping jewels, knowing that we need to know this information. I'm going to set your ass straight, point blank. I go to the root, to the person, that individual that started it. That is the root, who started it. And it's sad to sound so childish, but it's not, because motherfuckers walking around doing shit thinking it's okay to do what you're doing and saying what you're saying, and it's not. That's when deviants come in. No, you need to be checked. And that's sad that nobody checked your ass, but that's because they wanted you to walk around looking like a fucking idiot and be ignorant and stupid. You thought they was loving you. You thought you was fly. No. They sat and orchestrated and helped you orchestrate your downfall by cheering it on, by not correcting you. You know, I couldn't believe it. You better say that, and I'll say it again. You know, and it's pathetic and it's horrible. I would never want to be in that circle. I don't give a fuck about your channel. It's toxic. It's not helping anybody because y'all sitting the fuck up when they're talking about races, but ain't none of y'all did a fucking thing for a nigga. Or for who? Who have you done anything for? Not even your community. Y'all just a waste of space. But oh, let me take that back. You're not. Because without negative frequencies, there will be no planet. There will be no moon. There will be no energy. It has to balance. Okay? Energy frequencies go up and down. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. So it has to go like this. Anything that go like this is dead. So if you have all negativity, dead. You have all positivity, dead. So you need that. So I need y'all, because you know why? You opened up my eyes. And not only did you open up my eyes, you got people on your own fucking channel that have seen you for who you are. I love to bring people out their character. When I'm talking like this, they think I'm angry. No, I'm about to show everybody who you really are. Because I don't have a problem with going to that low frequency, because I fuck with the both. I fuck with positive and negative. Okay? I'm neutral, remember? you know, and it's pathetic. And these motherfuckers really sit there and think that shit is cute and sexy. No life on fucking, I can't see myself on a platform every day. Every time this person posts a video for hours. I'm talking about these videos be over 3 hours. Trying to make each other, I mean, who sound more intellectual. Bitch, guess what? The spiritual world don't give a fuck about that shit. They can care less. Oh, and the don't nobody give a fuck about that. It's low frequency. And let me tell you something about the Most High. The Most High is simple, not confusing. The only thing confusing is the lesson. When you're not tapped in and you're confused and you don't know what it's saying. Yeah, they think they making me weak. You're not making me weak. They made me stronger. They gave me strength. They gave me a piece that can where I can help others. You don't do toxic people. I don't, and you shouldn't either. I'm sitting here shaking my jar because I can feel the hatred. Because you can send hate energy to somebody. People think, doing a magical jar or doing a ritual, you can do that within the mind. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking is very powerful. Oh, yes, it is. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Don't forget to press that like button, subscribe, share, comment, but me personally, I'm going to deal with the person who started it. God be damned if I have somebody come on my channel and bring drama. Really? I mean, you got to think about the motives of these people. Why are you sitting here? I'm starting to think somebody undercover feds or, informer or somebody who's trying to plant bad seeds in the Black community. I mean, because it just don't make sense to me. I can't see how people dropping dead and all you can think about is drama and try to belittle people because you think you know something. And let's be clear here. I don't respect doctors. I look at them as murderers. You know why I look at y'all as murderers? Because in the end of the day, we're supposed to be taking herbs, not medication, meaning chemicals, not something that subdue and create another illness, but something that cures. So I don't have respect for doctors. Even when I have to go see them motherfuckers. Okay? I'm humble because I respect those who respect me. And I give you the energy that you give me. Okay? That part. So, because one of the guys on there was a damn doctor and he going in and out the camera laughing and shit like that. And I'm sitting there looking like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm going to, sorry. I'm going to see if I turned my computer this way because the way I face, the way I'm comfortable, the sun was beaming in so significantly that, but I want to share some things because sometimes you got to shut the enemy up. You see, you can't see my face. Hold up, let me close this. Sometimes, you have to shut people up with the Most High because they sit there. Oh, I guess I got to go back on the other side. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, I'm about to be uncomfortable, but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it because let me tell you something. I've always been the oddball everywhere I go, even in my family. Even in my family. My family act just like these people. Some of them, you know. Sorry. I don't take, you know, my family is some of them are like that. Okay. So, and that's all right, because in the end of the day, I got to realize that they're not really my family, because sometimes your family members in another life was actually your karmic, your enemy. So some of us been raised by the enemy, been abused like me. Mother didn't give a mother cared, but didn't know how to control her emotions, and Looking at me was like looking at my father, so she hated that shit. It's like she spit me out and had me. Now look, I gotta put my glasses on for this one. You wrote a whole paragraph. And if you want to get on my platform when I'm done, I would love to have you on here. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm a target individual, and it comes to find out that my family is all part of the yep. And it's sad, yo. I made myself the black sheep. I'm an eyeball to the elephant in the room. Yeah, but you know what? It's so sad because when we go around other people, they embrace us. Some of them, because you get some of them. I went to have a drink. I don't know. My energy just kept taking me to this bar, so I went there to have a drink. And well, the guy ended up buying me drinks, but I'm not the type that I buy my own drink. I buy people drinks, but he insisted. So, and then I actually bought him another drink. He didn't want it at first, but then when I started talking, he started seeing that I had some sense. Then that's when he said, "Oh yeah, I'll take that drink." And I looked at him. I said, "No, I'm not buying you shit because you shouldn't have never said no at first. We're not gonna play that game because now you don't like me because of what I'm sitting here saying. So I ain't giving you shit." So then the guy, on the strength of me, bought the whole bar 2 rounds of drinks. So I sent him one. No, I had because I bought a certain amount to drink in the bar because I didn't want to post up. I just bought enough for like 2 or 3 drinks, and or 2 drinks and maybe buy somebody one. So you know, I the $2 that I had, I was like, look, just put that towards a drink. And I was trying to ask the guy, like, look, he bought you a drink, you know what I'm saying? And you a man, only a faggot will want to not faggot, I'm sorry, let me stop. Only a gay individual will want to and I love my gays. So you know, there's no hate here. Okay, it's just I'm used to just talking like that. You feel me? But they had no, I don't. But if you sitting there taking another man drink and you don't want to offer him something, like she about to buy him a drink, yeah, tell him thank you. That's like a guy in jail sitting drawers and a whole welcome package on your bed. What you think that mean? What you think that mean when a man give you something in jail? That mean you about to be his bitch. So in order not to be this man bitch, just pay a couple dollars and chip in, and let's send this man a drink back. That's how I feel. Maybe it's in my mind, or maybe I'm wrong for thinking that way. So he didn't want to help pay, so the bartender was like, I'll go half with you. So, and then I said to myself, people don't know, you don't know how to, when people do things like that, sometimes people do things for a test. Now I guarantee you, anytime I go in that bar again, that man is going to have a certain level of respect for me. You know why? Because out of everybody in that bar that he bought a drink for, me and that bartender and I were the only two that sent him a drink. So you think that man not gonna respect us and look at us differently versus everybody else? Because he gonna look at us like, damn, they're not takers. And nobody wants to be around a taker, meaning a needy ass motherfucker, father fucker. Because I don't be around needy people. I used to. Because I don't mind sharing at all. I do that shit in my sleep. Okay? And I do that shit in my sleep. So I'm a giver. I'm not just take, 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 take. And you can tell the mindset of people when you do things for them. Stop ignoring these red flags. I'm telling you, it's time to stop. Because once you stop, then you can transition into and step into and align with that frequency that you need to align with. Because sometimes you don't get bliss because of who you know and who you're affiliated with. And then sometimes you get bliss because of affiliation. 95% of people have jobs because of affiliation. So you guys got to realize, okay, if you're not chosen, because everybody's not. And I don't mean to laugh at you, but I worked hard to get where I am spiritually. And it wasn't a fucking joke, and it wasn't pleasant, and it wasn't a fucking game. This shit was real. Just because you're not used to a certain person, or Yes, I love sharing. I can't breathe without it. I don't give a fuck if I gotta open the door for somebody. I gotta do something. I cannot breathe one day and not help somebody do something, not even an animal. Like nobody. But let me share these scriptures, yo. Let's get some juice. Because if you want to come up on here, King, you can, voice your opinion. And when I say little opinion, that means to them they might think it's little, but us divine individuals know better than that, right? Right. So I love my I call them fans, but I think she thought I wanted that nigga. I don't want him. He a fucking child to me. The fuck I look like. She felt and she knew how he felt about me and the level of respect, you know. But guess what? If I was a man, even a woman, I would like me too. Shit, I'm fucking amazing. And I come with sincerity, passion, good heart, good intentions. Period. Purity. Yeah. And I'm chosen. I know this for a fucking fact. I don't fit in nowhere. Like nowhere. Like for and then one of the people was like, yeah, she got a story for everything. And I said, damn, the mindset. How fucking dumb are you? If I got a story for every fucking thing, what do you mean? That means that you're talking to a very powerful, wise individual. That's what the fuck that means. Because me talking, you can tell that I learned some motherfucking things. I mean, these people, I don't want to be part of that fucking channel. When I'm done my video, I'm fucking blocking that shit. I don't give a fuck. Yup, and I even got the scriptures and everything. Let's get it started. Hold on, let me take a hit real quick. Let me take a hit real quick. And then they were trying to call me a crackhead. Let me tell you something. Let me put my glasses on for that. Let me tell you something. I was a drug dealer. My parents were. My brothers were. My cousins were. My homies were. My men were. I don't think. No way in the fuck. I don't care how low I feel. I ain't going to go do no crack. All I gotta do is use my medical card and go to the motherfucking psychiatrist and get me some motherfucking Xannies and some motherfucking meds, bitch. I ain't gotta do crack. I said, no, this bitch didn't. And for them to say that, they must have done it, tried it, or some shit for you to even say that shit. You know, I promise you, I don't fit in nowhere. I the queen. Woo, man, you hit it on the nail. Did I hit it? Boom, 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 boom. I bust him in the head, huh? Hold up, let me crack him in the head. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let me share my screen. Let me stop. Let me share my screen. I'm excited. Yeah, these people just and they really think they bother me. No, they just and it's going to show in these scriptures how my this is how my ancestors look out for me. All right, let me share. All right. Oh, sorry. Share screen. Share my screen now. Okay. So I got something for these motherfuckers. All right. So we're gonna go into. Wait a minute. Let me bring myself. Let me hold up. I'm gonna start off with this one. I have to watch myself. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me bring myself up so I can see, make sure I'm showing the scriptures. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm learning patience. But yeah, I was sitting there like I just couldn't believe it, and it was like I felt like Jesus, and they was just watching Jesus be crucified. And then I felt like I felt like I was surrounded. I felt like Oprah Winfrey on The Color Purple, where the the crackers just started standing around her and they all trying to, you know, beat on her and shit like that. That's how I felt in that live. Because I felt like the one that the channel it was should have said, hold it, what are you doing? But they like that shit. You know, I don't like stuff like that. I'm out. I ain't got time. Oh, I roll out real quick. Pew. I ain't got time for that. I don't fuck around like that. And no, I'm not mad because they took me off to be the moderator. But if you're gonna do it right. And you didn't do it right because you should have fucking crucified point blank. I would have been like, bitch, you got what you deserve. You wrote a check, you couldn't cash it, and now you want me to do what? Yeah, I was blocking your ass. You talking shit. Oh, she can't block me. Okay, well, I did. You told me I couldn't do it, and I did it. You know, that's crazy. All right, the first verse I'm going to is, let me see. All right, let me make sure. First verse I'm going to is this one is, let me see. Oh, shoot. This was just a saying right here. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm waiting for it to pop up on my screen. Is it sharing it? Because I'm being censored too. When I try to use the camera on my own computer, it wouldn't show me at all. So, wait a minute. It's not showing. Hold on. Why isn't it showing? Oh, ha! I'm an old head. Forgive me. Y'all young bucks be on point. I'm sorry. Okay, so can we see that? All right. Yeah, damn demons. That's all right though. I used to be right in the pit chilling with them demons too. So it ain't nothing I can't handle. Trust me. That's why he took everybody off the moderator for now. That's crazy. I'm not making everybody else suffer. I'm gonna focus on the motherfucker that disturbed my shit. And that was her ass. Okay. So, you know, see it. God wants you to take the blessing you have received and share them with others who you encounter, especially those who are in need. Matthew 5:16. In the same way, let your light shine before people so they can see the good things you do and praise your Father who is in heaven. Now, I went there sharing. Can you type that in there for me, King? Matthews 5:16. Can you type that in the chat for me, please? Please, please, please. I would gladly appreciate that. Matthews 5:16. Okay. I'm happy you can relate because only the chosen ones can relate. Only our tribe can relate. And I don't have a tribe, you know, because I'm, you know, even within the spiritual realm, I'm still odd. So that tells you a whole lot. Can you type in King Joe? Can you type in Matthew 5:16, please? Okay. And this one is Corinthians. Let me see. This one is Corinthians. All right, I'll do it myself because you're not doing it. Give me a minute. I'm learning patience. I'm learning patience. You got me? Do you want me to type the whole verse? No, just Matthew 5:16, please. And then after that, we're going to go to Corinthians verse 9, chapter 6 through 13. Yes, sir. I would appreciate that so much, King. I would love for you to type it in for me. Or whatever you feel like you want to type in. If you want to type the whole thing in, so be it. And then we're going to do Corinthians. All right. So Corinthians is kind of long. Okay. Remember this. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. And whoever sows generously will also reap generously. That's why I try to be, thank you, my love. Thank you, King. Yes, perfect. And I'm on Corinthians 9, 6 through 13. And that's why I love giving. Each of you should give what you have. Decide in your heart to give, not relentlessly or under compulsion. For God loves a careful giver. God loves a cheerful giver. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Every good work. And that's what I did. I went over there sharing my good work, my good research that I did, that I was blessed to get downloads about. As it is written, they have freely scattered their gifts to the poor. Yes, I have. And you don't have to be poor as far as possession. You can be poor as far as knowledge. Poor as in knowledge. I repeat, you can be poor, meaning poor can also mean lack of knowledge. Okay? Their righteousness endures forever. Now, let me read what you have. It says, in the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works, and give glory to the Father who is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, 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 God. Yes. Now, he who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will also supply and increase your store of seed and will enlarge the harvest of your righteousness. You will be enriched in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion, every aspect. That's what that means, on every level. That means giving out information or anything. And through us your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God. God loves that. And I love that God loves it. Now, 12. This service that you perform is not only supplying the needs of the Lord's people, but also overflowing in many expressions of God, no, of thanks to God, because of the service by which you have proved yourself. Others will praise God for the abundance that accompanies your confession of the gospel of Christ, and for your generosity and sharing with them and with everyone else. Now, wasn't that a whole motherfucking mouthful? So these are some damn fools here. I'm not doing anything to please them. I'm pleasing and aligning with these words. And you better write that, King. Corinthians 9, Corinthians chapter 9, verses 6 through 13. Can you type that in for me, please, King? Yes, yes, yes. I might have to make you a monitor. I like how you move it. That's what I'm talking about. The alignment, the frequency. I don't mind no negative frequency, but just don't get mad when I put you on the alignment that you need to be on. You know what I'm saying? And that's check that ass. And that's what I did, and they didn't like it. Oh no, no, yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good. I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me look on my other phone. Mm, I think it's is it, yeah, mamas, it's First Corinthians, right? Because If it says second, then if it's second, then it normally say second. But when it's first, it'll just say Corinthians, right? Because I don't know how they doing it on the internet. People doing it differently. So I don't. Is it first or second? Wait a minute, I'm about to look up now, King. Give me a minute. Give me a second. Well, not a second. Give me a month. Give me some time. All right, let me see. Uh, First Corinthians chapter 9. Chapter 9, verses 6 through. Okay, okay. Then first it is. Because it just said Corinthians, and I wasn't even thinking. King James. Do I say the things in there or does? Wait a minute, this might be second. Hold up. It might be second. That didn't look familiar. That was King James. Sorry, you guys. Because of the service by which you prove. Yeah, it's Second Corinthians. It's Second Corinthians. Yeah, it's second. Good teamwork. Ow. That's that guy status. Woo woo. Shout out to King on that one. Oh man, moving along. Good looking out. Second Corinthians, verse 9, chapter 6 through 13. Yes. God, King Joe gonna hook us up. All right, I'll wait for you. You want me to wait for you? Because I don't want to move too fast, King. We don't want to move too fast. Patience. We're gonna have patience here. I appreciate you. Shout outs to King Joe. All right, so I'm gonna bring the Galatians chapter 6, verse 6 through 10. But I'll wait till you put Corinthians, Second Corinthians, chapter 9. Chapter 9, verse 6 through 13. Yes. Second Corinthians, chapter 9, verses 6 through 13. Corinthians, Second Corinthians, chapter 9. I guess so. Just write the chapter. Just don't write all the verses. Just write Second Corinthians and then write verse 9. Write Second Corinthians chapter 9. Second Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 through 13. He said, will it all fit? King ain't playing. He was like, I'm about to write all that up in there. So awesome. So awesome. I love it. The passion, boy, I tell you. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, Queen. I'm still at work, so I have to go see what my boss. Okay, no problem. I'll keep going, and I could if you didn't type it in, then I'll do it because we don't want you to lose your job, because we got to make money, pay these bills. Okay, so Galatians chapter 6, verses 6 through 10. Nevertheless, the one who receives instructions in the word should share all good things with their instructor. Hello. let me see, 2 Corinthians chapter 9, 6 through 9, right? No, 6 through 13. 13. Oh, that's a crazy number too. Here, I'll do it because you at work. Let me see. Okay. Hold up. I'll do it, King. Hold on. Let me type it in. Sorry, you all. Sorry, you guys. Chapter 9, verses 6 through 13. Got it. I did it, King. I did it. I did it because I understand you're at work and you're trying to help me out, and that means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Okay, so I hope you can at least still hear me. Uh, do not be deceived. God cannot be marked, and that's how I felt like I was being marked. Oh yeah, can she help Ukraine? Can she make it rain in Africa? I said these some dumb ass idiots, like the mentality, and then they wonder why they having fucked up issues and shit like that. And it's so easy to get caught up in a circle, in a group, which once you do that, it becomes a cult, even if it's not a cult within your mind. Because I didn't been when I first started this journey, yo, I was stuck in certain things, and I'm like, hold up, this not right, and I had to step back, you know. And even this guy, he was dark, talking about he's some damn king in Africa and all this shit, but he's American. And I guess he thought I was going dick ride. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your status, motherfucker. I don't care about that. That's not gonna make me do what you want me to do. I guess he and then I took photos of myself and I didn't like how my eyes was looking. And that's how I distinguished that he was dark. He was a dark witch, a warlock, and he wanted my positive energy. He seen the light in me and he wanted it. Because one day I was on the phone with him and he was helping me with my spiritual bath. And he was telling me to say something, and I swear for God, I started seeing some type of movement in my water, and I did that real quick. I thought a fucking snake was gonna come out the water. For real. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh no, this nigga, no, you gotta go. You got to go. And then he's like one of them men who like numerous or wives. I can tell, you know. And he thought, I was with that shit. I'm not with polygamy or none of that shit. I'm not with it, and I don't agree with it, and the Most High don't either. So kudos to you, but I'm not doing it. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. I'm gonna read that again. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. She was reacting off of the flesh. Because ain't no way in the hell no spirit told you to disrespect me when I'm sitting here giving you jewels and diamonds and gems, information. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. So she was actually being shady to a believer. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I can't. That's crazy. All right. And that was What I say that was? Galatians what? Let me type that in. Chapter, what's that, 6, verses 6 through 10. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the next. Hebrews 13, verse 13, 16. So chapter 13, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16. Yes, King. I know that's the fuck right. Don't be over there getting fired now. Shit. Okay? Okay. Hebrews 13, 16. And do not forget to do good and to share with others. I'm going to say it again. And do not forget. Do not forget. And do not forget. I sound like a damn Israelite. To do good and to share with others. No disrespect to the Israelites. It was just funny though. For with such sacrifice, God is pleased. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of them ants, because that's what I call them, ants. Fans, haters. I could care less, because you know why? All that I did last night in that channel, God, the Most High, the universe, my ancestors, and yours are pleased with me. How about that, bitches? Stupid ass motherfuckers. Anyway, Matthew's verse 25. Matthew. Ooh, that's deliverance right there. That's another. Let me say that. Let me say this. When you burp, see, you got to start paying attention to your body. When you burp and you never eaten anything, especially with acid, and you didn't eat or drink anything and you burp, that is deliverance. You are being delivered from something that you do not know that you're being delivered from, and nothing that you can do yourself. The universe had to do it for you. So I just want to let you guys know that you ever burped and you're like, damn, I ain't even eat nothing. That is why you burped. You just got delivered from something. And I did. And I'm feeling better because I didn't like how I was feeling when I went into the comments and seeing that he erased all the moderators. I didn't like that, you know, because in the end of the day, I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't like my reaction, but that bitch shouldn't have said what she said. And there was no need. When I started sitting there talking about somebody molesting a child and it could be a woman, that bitch went in. So to me, I look at it like she probably looking at somebody's child. Oh, you know how them old heads be. Oh, child, he gonna grow up to be cute. He's so cute. And them bitches secretly loving your damn goddamn children, playing around with them, acting like they playing, fighting, and all that shit. And all along they touching their breasts or their muscle. Or well, a child don't have a muscle, you know, like a man would. So that was kind of odd to me, but okay, sure. But yeah, that's Matthew's 25, verse 35 to 40. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. It could be knowledge or food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. That can also mean knowledge. Because I used to church hop. I'm like, damn, I ain't get enough. I need more information. I want some more of this. I used to go to different churches on one damn Sunday because I was thirsty. I was hungry. Yeah, for that word and that power. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. And I was grateful for that. But you ain't shit. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. You gave me your platform to express myself and to share. That's fine. I was sick, and you looked after me. I wasn't sick, but you thought I was. But you called yourself looking out. But in all reality, you had a malicious agenda. Anyway, moving along. I needed, let me see. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. You visited me while I was being crucified in your fucking channel. Then the righteous will answer him. That'll be me. Lord, when did I see you hungry and fed you, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? When did I see you a stranger and invited you in? I looked at y'all like, you know, like y'all was part of the divine circle, but I see that you're not. Yeah, that power is, and I'm using it for good. You got people that look for it for bad. When did I see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? The king will reply, truly, I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. So I didn't do the shit for them. I didn't go on that channel. I did that to please God. And once I release the information, they do what they do. And if you share it, you share it. You don't, you don't. And you will be held accountable for whatever decision and route you take. So you don't want to share jewels and wisdom, you're going to get punished for that. So y'all YouTubers that's out here that don't really have them many followers and all that, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that shit. Trust me. Another metaphor, because like I said, I can say what I say because I can relate. And I only like to talk about what I can relate to. Anything else is blasphemy, right? Right. So I had what was I about to say? Darn, there's so much information going through my head. But it'll come back to me. But I came there sharing, and y'all threw tomatoes and you crucified me. Okay? But don't worry, judgment will be here. Trust me. I promise. Proverbs, which is a book of wisdom. Okay? Proverbs, Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 17. Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. I'm going to say that again. Those who are kind benefit themselves. And that's why I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting so much that I don't even have time to be on that platform like that. Vindicate us all that are chosen. I can't wait either. I cannot wait to reunite with you all. I can't. That's going to be the poppin'est motherfucking party ever in history, in the spiritual realm and on this planet. I can't wait. I'm going to read that again. Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. And I promise you, watch, she going to be in that channel, on that channel, discussing how she going through some fuck shit. But she going to fight that desire not to talk about it. Because the ego and the humility. And see, when you're dealing with the Most High and you're on that path to aligning with your chosen ability, God made me shut up on that one. Figure it out. One person give freely, yet gain even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. That's why I don't feel sorry for people that's homeless no more. Bitch, did you ever give somebody somewhere to live? I never forget that day. My cousin, I used to do nothing but look out for them when we go out. I would look out, buy the champagne, buy their drinks, all of that, food, everything, gas, cab, all of that. And one day I was living with her mom, but her mom she's a dark witch. And she started putting spells on me and stuff and going through my stuff and didn't want me to have a computer in her house because she didn't want me to learn. She wanted her children to be smarter than my mother children, which is me and my brothers. This is what she wanted. So her way of trying to break me down was to tell me that I could not bring a computer in her home and I'm paying rent. And I really didn't need her electricity because all I had to do was charge it up somewhere else using some other electricity from a restaurant or somewhere, and then just use the computer until the battery died, if it came to that. But she didn't even want me to do that because she didn't want me to learn. She didn't want me to learn shit. And guess what? She no longer had that house. She's now house hopping, trying to find places to live. How about that for some motherfucking apples? But comes to poverty. I'm going to read it again. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds indolently, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And that's why I'm always motherfucking straight. I swear to God. Now, sometimes when I just want something just to want it, then that's a different thing. I have to do certain things for that. But my needs, I don't need nothing. I'm working my way out of the situation right now. I'm in the shelter still, but my job is getting me out of there real soon. Yes, and that's good that your job is doing that. And also, um, you can sign up for housing and you'll get placed somewhere faster because you're in a shelter. And that's what they do for the women. You can also apply for HUD. HUD houses, you have to help them build the home, and they charge you according to your income as far as owning the home. So you might want to look into that too. I'm gonna look into some information and I'm gonna do a video for you, King Joe, and not only you, but for other chosen ones who are in a crazy situation like that. You know, so that shout outs to your job for that. You and don't feel bad about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's happening for a reason. And you need to learn from that. You know, I've been, you know, I've been on my own since I was 17, but it's times where I had to live with other people. And that's sad you don't have no family, that you have to be in that situation, but that's all right because you're going to rise above all of them and they're going to come to you for help. And you do what the Most High tell you to do. Because I'm not going to tell you to turn your back on them. That's not my job to do that. Let's read this again. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. A generous person will prosper. I said a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Hold up, did I mean? He sure has activated me because I'm still drinking, smoking, doing drugs, fornicating, and I'm practicing semen. Always. Oh, I heard that's good. So he has me on a mission right now. Yeah. Well, you know what? And that's good that you recognize that. And that is what the Most High in the universe can work with because you acknowledging that and you see that and you're trying and try fasting too. Fast what you love, even if it's for one day, even if it's for an hour, you know, because without that fast, you would do it within that hour. Like smoking weed. Like if you smoke weed every hour, be like, you know what? I'm gonna just not smoke for 2 hours. That will mean something because God in the universe gonna say, damn, despite of all of that, King turned around and he sacrificed his flesh for me. And even though he didn't do it that long, he still did it. And that meant something. That meant something. And I'm telling you from experience, a person who fasts, they threw me away to the wolves. Damn, with this target and stuff. Man, as being a target individual, so I don't talk to any of them anymore. It's just me. Yes, it's not just you. That's a damn lie. You got the Most High, you got the universe, you got your ancestors, and you have you, your higher self. So that's a lie right there, my king. That's a lie right there. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And see, I refreshed them. And remember, not too long ago, I said I felt horrible. You know, I didn't feel right. My spirit feels right now. It feels right. It feels right. Okay, so let's come out of here. So that was all that I came up with. Wait a minute. Let me see. Where's that? Okay, I just want to make sure I got everything that the Most High asked me to put up there. You know, so you gotta fight through this. You got this. Let me keep my glasses on so I can and that's what matters when you can identify what you're going through and what the Most High is trying to help you with and all of that. That that does a lot. That means a lot. And I meant I stopped smoking and drinking. Okay. Hey, that's amazing. I've been celibate 7 years, and let me tell you, I ain't gonna lie, the first 2 years was hard. It was hard. It was very, very hard. But now it's like, shit, what? And it helps me see men for who they are. And it also it helps me grow. It helps me not settle. It helps me stay focused on what I want in a man and what I don't want. I no longer think that these things that used to be cute is no longer cute. I no longer ignore the red flags thanks to celibacy. And I want to do a video one day on the lady that I do. I get my I detox. So by you practicing retention, I think that would be a good product for you to use as well to cleanse your, you know, your penis and all of that. And if I may say, while you're in that shelter, I recommend that you start focusing on saving for a house. How about that? You don't have to come out of there and um, get an apartment. You could come out of that shelter with a fucking mortgage or buying a auction home, a foreclosed home. I'm gonna send some energy your way. I'm definitely gonna send some energy. One day I'm gonna do a prayer. I wish I had enough followers on this channel where I can, take my phone out, so I can pray in my car. Because when I start feeling that, godly energy, she gets scared. And she's 74 and her nerves is like, you know, but I ask that the Most High touch your situation. I ask that the Most High release anything that is not of it off of you. Any curses, any hindrance that been put upon your heart, your soul, your flesh, your mind, your generation, I cast that out right now. Yes, cast it out. You're not welcome. You're not welcome there. He belongs to the Most High, not you, not you. I ask that this king grow and learn and share. I feel like the Most High is also humbling you. You're being humble. And in order to be connected to the Most High, that has to happen to you. Your situation. That's part of being a chosen one. And wear it proud. Please do. Please wear it proud. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel belittled. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because I grew up where some people, they was ballers. They was ballers. Now I look at them, they ain't got shit. So just because you have something now, don't mean you're going to have it later. Just because you're getting attention here now, don't mean you're going to get that same attention later. You know? So I don't worry. I don't worry much. I address certain things and then I leave it alone after a while. And that's just that. Like it never existed. And that helps a lot. When you can, there's nothing wrong with expressing yourself and being angry. It's what you do with it. And what I did was I did some research and I went and looked up some scriptures. you know. And let me see what I have here. Yeah, but when people see that you have good energy and they don't know how to get to that and they don't know how to have that, they will feed you to the wolves. They will allow people to mistreat you unfairly and then judge you like you're the the attacker. Yeah, look into it for real, for real. Because I'm sending blessings your way, you know? And just take advantage of what situation you're in right now, you know? And I'm not sorry you're going through that. I'm happy you are because that identifies that you are on the right path and that you are chosen. That's what it identifies. That's what it shows me. So, some people like, oh, I'm glad you're going through that, because they really mean they glad you're going through that shit. But I mean it in a spiritual way. Because if you can't sit there and think you're having this fabulous life and this peaceful ass life and you calling yourself chosen. That's not how it works. You have to experience everything on every fucking aspect in order to relate to the people, to help them and to draw them in. You can't help with shoes you never wore or tried on before. You can't tell me how those shoes fit or how they feel on my motherfucking feet, bitch, because you never even put them on. You never even tried them. You never showed me. That's like a weave hair. I didn't see how that looked outside that pack. All praises to the Most High. Yes, all praises. On the 7th of next month, it'll be 3 months of me being clean on cigarettes. Oh, congratulations. It's been like, I think a year for me. And I don't want to smoke no more. And how I stay focused, I fast in order to stop. See, when you stop something, make sure you make it a fast because you'll get more blessings that way. Yeah. Don't just stop. Say, I'm going to do a fast. And if you ever relapse, make sure you pray out of that fast when you come off. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, turn it into that fast. Turn that shit into a fast. Like, Lord, I know I haven't been smoking and I don't want to do these things no more or drink. So I want to now transfer it into a fast to keep myself covered so that I may be blessed and come out on the right side. Yeah? Makes sense? And that's our experience. I'm telling you how to experience. Okay? You got this. But back to what I was saying, like, I don't feel sorry for your situation. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I feel flattered to be sitting here entertaining another chosen one that been interacting the whole time I started my live. You damn right I'm glad you're going through that shit. Let's connect. Let's align. Let's connect. Let's align. I'm so goofy. But sincerely, that's where I'm coming from. But on the flesh side of things, damn, that's fucked up. And I wish you better, and I wish you wasn't in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But in the spiritual world, I'm glad you're going through that shit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because you're gonna come out on top, my nigga. And when you come up, let me see, let me get a dollar. You're gonna be eating knowledge, eating what you manifest. You're gonna be eating. I have a good feeling. I don't have a bad feeling. I have a good feeling that you're gonna be all right. And I've been through some things in my life where I was like, damn, am I ever gonna come out of this okay? Like I never thought I would ever come out and turn out the way that I have. And I came a long way. And guess what? I don't look like my story. I don't look like it. Trust me, if I told you the ugly things I've been through and seen, and I'm looking like this, you wouldn't believe me. One person in the live that I was in yesterday on that stupid ass channel, the boy told my son, "Oh, is this real?" They couldn't even believe that somebody like me went there, and those shit I was telling them was nothing. Imagine if I really sat there and said some real shit. It was just crazy. The mentality, it was just impulsive. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm not surprised, but I'm very disappointed. But I'm exclusive, and I don't fuck with certain people, and I get rid of what's not good for me. And I don't like how every time I go to this channel, it's always it's drama, it's negative. And I've been on plenty of platforms, maybe not on a panel, but I've been in the chat, and I haven't seen that, you know. So that's some real fucked up and low frequency shit, and I just don't have time. Like I said, I will be blocking his channel. All praises to the Most High on that. Yes, 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 yes. You know, and I'm starting to be happy because I used to be like mad when people would act like that, but now I'm happy because that means I'm on the right track, and the Most High, you know, is doing some good things. You know, definitely. Matter of fact, let me do my five. If I were you, um, King, I would get 520/28 hertz. And when I first got this, let me tell you, I was in North Carolina. I was in Charlotte. I was living in Charlotte before I got here, and I kept doing this. And around my birthday, the universe let me feel and let me see frequencies. Like I literally seen frequencies. Let me put my glasses on for you and say it again so you can see my eyes get bigger. Oh, can't even see. I seen frequencies. It was fucking amazing. I couldn't believe it. That was my birthday gift from the universe to let me see that. And it looked like, you ever seen a movie with the Invisible Man and how the TV, how the movie director shows you like the shape and but it be clear. I seen that, or like say like a bubble with like the rainbow in it. It was like that, and it just hopped around like this around the room, and I'm like, what the fuck, yo! I couldn't believe I was seeing that shit, and I'm like, I I I knew that shit wasn't normal. Oh, I'm feeling power in my finger, my middle finger, because this middle finger is actually power. If you study mantras and all of that, yeah. Or what they call it, not mantras, mutras. I'm learning. I'm a baby to all of this, okay? So forgive me. But yeah, I couldn't believe the shit, yo. This turn program has everybody acting the same way. They turn their backs on me or ignore me. They stick their heel at me. What colors? That's crazy. Leverage is protection. Yes, yes, it is. I believe in protection. I love protection. But when I use this, and the universe is going to show you what it wants to show you. Everybody's not going to see the same thing because we all are not the same being. You're only the same with your twin. And I'm gonna do a video on that too, twin flames. You hear that? You need this. Oh, excuse me. That oh, excuse me. See? Deliverance. I didn't make myself hurt. ooh, I just got delivered from something. And when you get delivered, you'll feel a relief and you'll feel better. Trust me. Yo, this is amazing. I love God, and I'm so grateful. Like I always talk to God, like, thank you, thank you. I be washing the dishes, like, thank you, God. I cried yesterday, like, thank you, God. I was just thankful, thankful. I got people doing magic on me, and I ain't lose my mind or dead yet, and they wondering why the fuck I'm still walking around. Okay, family members, strangers doing magic on me. One person doing magic on me, hoping I'm their twin flame. I'm starting to believe it is my twin flame too, because the person looks like me a little bit as well. So that would be amazing, you know. And my thing is our twin flame, this can our twin flame be the same sex? Can our, because I don't think that you have to have sex to be with your twin flame, just to be a part of their life. I don't know, but I think that would be a very interesting video. But I'm trying to help you out here, King. Sending some good frequencies over there. It's Hertz. I got it off of YouTube. I mean, Amazon. And this is 528 hertz. And this is what I used. And I just laid in the bed and I just cleared my mind. And I think this was after I had got hypnotized too, because I had got hypnotized, and that's how I became balanced. So I'm definitely going to get another session with her. Yeah, and it's sad. You need to get some crystals, and I recommend you start wrapping them yourself. Because my first time buying a crystal, I had the girl wrap it for me, and after she wrapped it, I didn't like. I don't know. The universe just told me she hassled with it. So when I went back to the magic store that I used to go to in Florida, I asked her. I said, "Did you have to struggle to? Was you frustrated while you was doing my crystal?" And she looked at me like, "Oh shit." She said, "Yeah, it gave me a little problem." I said, "I know, I could tell because you put the intentions in my crystal." And from that moment, even though I still wore that crystal, actually that crystal just broke last week. It came off and everything. So whatever she put on my crystal is done. It's no more. This white bitch put a ritual on my fucking crystal. Yes, yes, yes. And you can put it on your forehead. I was doing this. And if you like, you can follow New Life Tool. Let me see, do I have him in here? I should. His channel. And he like, yo, he is so informative. Like he can help change your life too spiritually. I think I have him on my other channel. Oh no, here he go. This is his information right here. And you can follow him. He don't want to put me onto this. And I'm so happy he did. I already have a black tourmaline crystal. Yes, guess what? I had mine too. Look, all my crystals are in my window. I have to buy more. I have to buy more. And oh, onyx. When people are leaving their bodies, if somebody, because somebody been leaving their body having sex with me, a couple of niggas. But this is a red tiger eye too that she and I ain't gonna lie, it looked dull as fuck. Soon as it fell off, it got its shine back. You know what I'm saying? Like it started shining again. When I had it in the because I wrap in copper, um, it was dull. It was dull. It looked dry, but it looked like it came back to life. And you see the glossiness. And then I had this. All my crystals called me. I got one for love, even though I don't know anything about love, and I'm learning. Love hurts. Love is evil to me. And you got to remember the opposite of what our oppressors taught us. So they taught us that love is good. I'm starting to think it's not. Because everybody I know that love and that's loving is hurtful and it's painful. But you use the onyx when you use the and it's the jet. When you use the onyx in warm water in a glass next to your bed, that's supposed to keep them from invading your body at night. But yeah, I had my shungite on. But yeah, follow New Life Tool. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. You know, and it's something that want to come out. It's something that want to come out. I feel it. I want to burp, but it went back down. So that's a spirit that's trying to manifest. Like this tool is everything, yo. You can put it on your chakras, all of that. And I learned how to look at my own aura. And people have been telling me that red frequencies is low and all of that. And God said, no, it's not low. Okay. How could it be low? And I'm going through the spiritual encounters that half of these fucking high ranked motherfuckers ain't even seen yet. So how am I low fucking frequency? No, we got a certain color. Low frequencies is the basics. You was born in red frequency. Somebody tried to make me think that red was evil and bad and all of that. No, it's not. That's not what the universe told me. So stop believing everything you hear. Take what you hear and ask the ancestors to elaborate it, and they will tell you. Trust me, they be telling me all kinds of shit. I'd be like, damn, I ain't know you was gonna go in like that. If a person blames you for being vocal, for defending yourself, they are either troublemakers or jealous of you or jealous because they can't have you. You know, so sometimes people, they, like I was saying earlier, they just let things happen because they want to see you go out of character because that makes them feel good. It'll make them feel good. But in the end of the day, I'm going to feel good when my ancestors come see that ass. And when I say ancestors, God is my ancestor as well. My husband. Okay, we're married. Okay, your God is married to the backslider. Alrighty now. We done walked down the aisle and every motherfucking thing, joked over the broom and all that shit, bitch. Ah, it's true. When you start evolving, the people you used to chill with are no longer relatable. And that's what the ancestors told me to say. They're no longer relatable. You want to relate to these people, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not until they, align. No homo. God is a woman, a man, a dragon, and a lion. That's what I was told. Okay. So I'm not gonna get jealous though. You know, I'm not gonna get jealous. But I'm a little jealous, okay? I'm a little jealous, kid. Talk about that show, motherfucker. So let me stop. That's a big thing. If you don't involve me, don't involve me. Right. I love your energy, King. I love your energy. And I just hope I can subdue the bad side because I'm sure, I'll see that one day because we all go through things, right? And I'm here to share and receive to try to help. I've been through it all. So I'm here to help as much as I possibly can on whatever level I can, you know. This could be secretly okay. So let me see what else the ancestors told me so I won't forget. I don't want to leave nothing out because they get mad when I don't share stuff. I'm like, I don't want to say that shit, and I get punished for it. So I have to learn how to be obedient and just say what they tell me to say, and just whatever else. We need negative people and negative thoughts to balance. Because I'm like, why we need these negative fucking people? Why they just taking up space and this and all that? But I have learned. Ow. I have learned that, you know, I learned today that scientifically, scientifically, we cannot survive without the negative and the positive, the yin and the yang. There's no yin without the yang. There's no yang without the yin at all, at all. So it must be there. And that's sad. And you have the choice to take the negative frequency or the positive frequency. But there's consequences in everything. There's repercussion, you know. Uh, and those who need to align with a certain frequency. Okay, so we need negative people and thoughts to balance those who need to align with a certain frequency. You know, nothing can be all positive, right? The power of negative energy is powerful. It changes to good or overstanding most times. If that make any sense, God told me to say that. So, but uh, the negative energy, it changes, and when it changes, it transfers to positive sometimes, and sometimes you have positive that turn negative. You know, that's like, you know, good girl going bad, bad girl going good. It's like that. If that make any sense, you know. Uh, wow, this is a long video. I want to do another video later on. I'm going to ask the ancestors to let me know what to talk about, because I want to talk about meaningful things. It might not be meaningful to the karmic, but for the chosen ones, it's definitely meaningful. And us chosen ones, we go through a lot. We're going through a lot. We will go through a lot. And we need that shoulder sometimes. We need that person who can actually relate to something, if not all, you know? And I want this to be that platform to talk about anything, not just being chosen, life issues, you know? Um, King, if you got a Cash App, if you want, you could put your Cash App in my comment box. And anyone that would like to contribute and help King out, which he's in the shelter, which he does have a job, okay? Feel free to send him a Cash App, $1, $2, anything. And I'm sure King will be grateful for that. Am I correct, King? I'm sure you'll be grateful for that. Do you have a PayPal or a Cash App? If you do, King, please post that in the comment section. And I'll take it and I'll copy and paste it, and I'll also put it in the description after this video. But those of you who would like to help King, feel free. Feel free. If you got a P.O. box, post that. Maybe they want to send you, you know, because I know you don't need, you know, clothes and stuff like that, but who can never have enough clothes, right? You know, so anything you want to send them, towels, rags, you know, covers for the bed bugs and all of that, post all your information. Who knows? I mess around and send you something. You know what I mean? Okay, great, great, great. Make sure you put your information where we can send you some things. You know, because I would love to help. You know, and I like the fact that King is still staying positive throughout the situation, because you know some guys that's in that situation, they do bad. I had an ex-boyfriend. I actually went to jail for him. He kicked my door in and went in my kitchen and grabbed a knife, and I blacked out and I stabbed him all up in his head, his arms, his back, everywhere, everywhere. Every time he swung them arms, I was cutting it up. So you know, when I met him, I he was in a shelter, and I felt bad for him. But all along, it was meant for me to help him, not give him pussy, and I didn't know that, you know. And a lot of men gravitate to me. So my mission And I'm starting to believe that my destiny is to help men. I relate to men. I feel like a man in a woman's body, but I don't go around licking pussy and liking females. I do look at them though, like, oh, she got a nice body. Okay, boo. Like that. Like, but not where, oh, I want to lick her pussy and I want to fuck her. Like, no. Like, oh, I wish I had a butt like that. But not where I want to be jealous. Like, oh, damn, that butt would look nice on me. Like like that. If that seem a little weird, but it's not in a hateful way. You know, I have to get it set up first. I mean, because I download the app, but I haven't set it up. Okay, well, do all that. That's why do all that, and um, when you leave a comment, just come back to the channel and leave a comment on this video. And when you leave a comment, it'll notify me, and then I'll know to put your information in the description box as well. And then I'll pin it on the video as well. So I got you. I'll do that for you. Yes, yes, yes. And I've been trying to be balanced. I'm in my masculine energy now, but soon I'm going to balance that because I'm gonna get my eyebrows and eyelashes done and my nails. I just like to give my body a break, you know. And I'm always wearing the eyelashes and all of that, so I just wanted to get my eyes, because I had sun gaze and I looked into the sun, and now I have to wear glasses when I'm looking at words up close. So yeah, I was sun gazing, like, oh God. So yeah, I wear glasses now, and that's okay because I really feel like a nerd, and I love being a nerd now. Because we're gonna make the nerds fly out. Because I'm a trendsetter, so we're gonna embrace these nerds. So nerds about to come up. Nerd gang, nerd gang. So I like being a nerd now. You know, I never used to like being. I loved being different, but I just didn't like being crucified as being different. But now I just embrace it and I love it. If I'm not being crucified, then I feel like something's wrong. So I'm cool. You feel me? I'm good. So, chosen ones, we have to watch out who we share with, and we just can't be in certain circles on certain platforms. Because they be waiting for that, like fucking wolves and shit, with their mouth open, drooling with spit and saliva and shit juice, because they lick their ass. You feel me? So these entities aren't good for us. They're everybody isn't for everybody. Yeah, I didn't. I sun gazed, and let me tell you something. When you sun gaze, you start seeing the stars like beam, and then you'll see it like jumping. And I was like, I noticed that in 2019, I think, and I had worked in this kitchen in Florida, and that's when I started noticing I would see the repeated numbers. And actually, those repeated numbers, Tony Braxton's sister died on 3/11, and that was one of my numbers that I always see, as well as 310, 555 on the clock. Ooh, 555. Don't forget to press that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I love interacting, you guys. That's 555. Okay, so I'm on the right track and confirmation, you know. But we got to realize we can't deal with everybody. Don't worry about it. And I recommend that when you know that people don't like you, don't go back trying to look for shit and try to see if they talking about you on the low, because you're a lot of times your feelings going to get hurt and it's going to just trigger things to just keep it moving. Don't even go back and look at nothing. Just keep it moving and go forth. Because I know I'm not strolling or none of that. I'm the type, I got a big mouth and I love to talk. So I don't give a fuck. If I'm in your live, I'm going to be typing something. You're going to know I'm there. I'm not going to just sit there and just not say anything. We're not going to do that. No, 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 no. So trust me, if I'm in there, they'll know. So, and the only way I'll go back to that channel is if the Most High send me there. I won't be going there. That's why I haven't been going there. I went there because the Most High sent me there. And the Most High wanted to show me this is why I kept your ass away. And this is why you need to stay away. And I was shown that. And I'm happy I was. But I want to thank you all for tuning in and your support. And I'm so, 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 so grateful. And if you mean it, pray it. We want to send prayers out to King Joe, the chosen one. Okay, we want to send prayers out. He's going to send us his information for his contacts where we can send things to him and help him out. You know, we got to help each other. You know, everybody sitting here talking all that shit. Well, let's see who's talking and let's see who's doing. Let's put this shit to work. You feel me? So you all stay safe, and I thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next video. Until next time. Ow. Oh, don't forget, what is life without love and laughter? Even if you have to hug yourself, give yourself a hug. Sometimes I grab my teddy bears or grab your pillow, and I promise you, you'll feel somewhat of a relief. You know, I'm sorry. Let me not drink because chosen one. I'm sorry. I don't want to tempt you or anything, but you all stay safe and let's support one another. Chosen ones, okay? Fuck everybody else. Chosen ones. It's time to help one another. And when we do that, then we're in the power to manifest what we need to do for everyone else. But the chosen ones, we have to connect. We have to connect and align in order for things to be the way the universe needs it to be. All right? So until next time, stay safe.